So this is a new demo including Daniel's video, a walkthrough of our FinApp on slide number 7. And this is intended to be a proof of concept to show that each of us can enter either a video clip or an audio clip to each of the slide, and then this entire PowerPoint presentation can be converted into a video format, and then we can upload this video onto YouTube for our final presentation.
The FinApp application starts with the investor risk tolerance survey, where the investor can choose the answers for the few questions that are on screen. In this case, I'm gonna simulate an answer. It will give a score, and let's say that this investor had 30 years to retirement, so it's suggesting a mix of 90% in stocks and 10% in bonds. After the survey is completed, we go to the stock screen and selection tab, where we can fill in some of the ratios, the parameters. So I'm gonna enter a few parameters here, values. And then I will click submit. These values that I entered, I was using the statistics that we can see on screen to be able to enter them. When the output comes back, it says that it's selected out of the 502 stocks, 72, 417 were above the SML black line here, meaning the return was better than the market as a whole. And if I select any of these stocks, it will give me an extra graph showing that stock versus the market. After this is done, both the survey output, remember the 10% bond and 90% in stocks mix, plus these selected stocks are going to pass on to the portfolio optimization section. Here I will enter an amount to invest. In this case, I'm going to enter $1 million, and it's giving me here you can see the initial mix, how it passed. Here is showing the efficient frontier, the tangent line, and the tangency portfolio with the black dot. The tangency portfolio, the optimized portfolio, is the first one in this table. So if I select it, it's going to give me the mix of stocks plus the bond 10%. You can see that that was selected and optimized, each one with the amount of weight invested in that particular stock. It gives me about 25, I think, 25 different portfolios that are part of the efficient frontier. But the first one is the optimal one, and it's showing an expected return of 192,000 on top of the principal, and an expected shortfall with only 1% chances that you will lose at the end $18,000. So this is a pretty good mix. After this, we would like to see how this optimal portfolio will fare over time. So we'll go to the Monte Carlo simulation section, where this selected portfolio passes on to this section, and it's going to produce 100 simulations right here in the top chart with the maximum simulation, the median, and the minimum simulation in the lower chart. The median simulation produced this compound annual growth rate, in this case 13.83%. For $1 invested, you would end up in this case with about $3.80, something like that. There is also a learning center where the investor can look for terms either as part of a glossary or within the definitions. Like, for example, if I enter here WAC, it's gonna find here within the definition there was that term and the term itself being defined. If I take it out, it comes back to the original screen. So the investor can look for different things. It can also, if I set up more entries per screen, you can see many more in one screen.